Welcome back, Kool-Aid Gang. I am Shamekia.
And I'm Tashee, and welcome to Kool-Aid Conversations.
Because, child, they be all in the Kool-Aid.
And don't know the flavor.
So y'all can sip on the flavor with us. Today's topic is, if he wants to,
he will.
Alright, so today's topic is, if he wanted to, he would. Alright?
What's up, Kool-Aid Gang? Welcome back.
Alright, so what sparked today's conversation is some of the latest news that's going on in the media. So as you all know, it just came out that Nelly and Ashanti got married. Been married for the past 6 months, alright? So if you guys also remember, Nelly was in a previous relationship with Miss Jackson, and they were together for about 8 years. And during the course of those 8 years, she repeatedly expressed to him, you know, she wanted to get married. She wanted to have kids. She even suggested freezing her eggs. And, you know, he just wasn't really feeling it. And so for him to leave that 8-year relationship, get back with Ashanti, and do everything this woman had been begging him to do for those 8 years, just goes to, you know, what we're saying. If he wanted to, he would. All right. So what do you think about that? Like, women being in relationships and kind of damn near begging men to be who and what they want them to be.
Well, like I said, if he wants to, he will. Me personally would never beg anybody like to be with me, to, you know, if he's not showing you, that's just not what he wants. Of course I don't agree with it. The woman should leave. In some instances, we don't leave; we still stay.
In most instances,
yeah, we still stay. But we're that hope, you know,
that hope and that prayer.
Yeah,
I'm talking
about. We're, you know, driven by that hope, that potential. You know, maybe
right.
He will one day, but you know, in reality, if he wanted to, he would.
He would, and I think a lot of times we water that down, right? Because sometimes the man might not just come straight out and say it, verbalize it, you know, that I'm not gonna do this, or change this or this, but they'll be showing you like with their actions, and then I feel like as women we'll overlook those signs because
showing you with the actions that they're not gonna do.
They're not whatever it is you're asking them to do.
Right.
Like if you go to your person and you're telling them, you know, I want to be married within the next 2 years, and he hasn't even made a move to propose, buy a ring, or even give you a commitment ring or anything, you know, he's basically telling you through his actions that that's not where he wants that relationship to go with you.
Right.
But a lot of times women will still stay.
Yeah, again, that hope, you know, thinking one day he will.
Yeah, I thought about it though. I feel like it'd be that hope, and then too, a lot of times is your heart and your ego.
Yeah.
Your ego. You know, some women, I've heard women say, I'm not about to leave him and allow the next woman to benefit off of all the work I done put in and poured into this man.
Yeah, but it's only so much a person can take, you know? Like, so you just gonna stay unmarried forever knowing that you want to be married. Some women do it, yeah. Well, you know.
They do it because they're afraid to see
Kudos to them.
They are afraid to see that man go and then do everything that they have been asking him to do for and with another woman.
Girl, I seen this meme. Look, I don't have 4 lives. I'm not afraid to have a 5th life. You know, like I can leave you alone. You know, it might take some time, but if you're not giving me what I want and need, yeah, I gotta go. I don't care how much time it takes, as long as I left. You know.
Yeah. And then too, sometimes I feel like women will gaslight themselves into staying in those type situations. Like they'll water down the man's behaviors and the things he's telling them. Like if you know you like to, you know, go out on trips, or if you're family oriented and he don't, you know, participate in those things, we'll water ourselves down to like, well, it's just not him. He just don't like doing stuff.
And that's like what I went through in one of my previous relationships. Like I would tell him, like, I would plan trips, but I would end up going by myself or with my family. And it would really, really upset me. Like, I would invite him to parties now. This is my man. We live together, and I'm trying to,
create memories and do things.
Hey, come, my cousin having a party. Let's go. Let's go together. Girl, he showed up, stayed probably like 10 minutes, left me there. Somebody was pissed, so pissed. So it's like, he knew what I wanted.
Of course they know.
I wanted the family. I wanted the outings, the vacations, everything. Mm-hmm. And I would verbally tell him. So, but I did stay. I'm gone now. But
at that time.
Yeah, at that time, I wasn't watering it down. To me, I wasn't. Like, so I just stayed. Cause, this is my man. I love him. In the back of my mind, I ain't gonna lie, I did think, well, maybe he'll get it together one day, he'll fall in line. But at the same time, I'm still like, oh, I'm gonna leave you, man. I know it. I can foresee, like, I'm gonna leave. Yeah.
Right.
Especially if he's not, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've been there. I've been in a relationship where the person I was with didn't like to go out to restaurants, claimed they didn't like when my family would have stuff, I always had an excuse of why they couldn't come. But if his family had something,
you had to go.
I went, but I
didn't have to go. But in my situation, why you ain't here? When you coming? Like, I felt like I had to be there.
Right.
But I also wanted to be there at the same time. So, but it's like, he wanted me more so around his family than him around mine. I just didn't think that was fair. So.
Yeah, we water it down. Like, oh, that's just them, or they don't like, crowds, or maybe, we make excuses and we gaslight ourselves.
Yeah, I did. To me, it is wrong.
Yeah, I knew it was wrong, but I still excuse, kind of like, well, maybe he just tired. Maybe he's just.
So when you say, like, so what should have been done? You leave him alone, or you just leave him alone for not like, it's a pattern.
It's a pattern.
Yeah.
If I feel like if you go to your person and you express your concerns to them, and if they do not make an effort to change or to compromise or anything along those lines, they don't care.
Yeah, you leave. You're right.
They don't care. Mm-hmm. Because I know, like with me, in a relationship I was in, it was a lot of things that I did that I probably normally wouldn't do, compromising, or because I know this is what my person likes to do and I want to show up and be there for my person and support them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then it was like, when I would have something going on, it was an excuse. I never made excuses. I made a way. And that's why I say if they want to, they will. Yeah, people make a way and time for who and what they want to. And that's when I realized that we were unequally yoked. Like, the scales were unbalanced, because if I'm making a way for you, and you're making excuses when it comes to me, then what are we doing?
Right. I agree.
Like, what are we doing? Men too, I think sometimes women think, like you were saying, you were hoping he would get in line. So we be thinking that either we can change the man, or the family the family would change the man, or love would change that man. And so, do you think men change for women?
No, like we've talked about before, they change for themselves, because if they want to be better, they'll do better. They change for them.
Yeah.
That goes back with being loyal to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They're going to do what benefits them, and if changing for the better benefits them, they'll do it. I think women have an influence on them changing, but just them totally changing for a woman,
No, you can inspire him. But like you said, the man has to change.
And I can honestly say, I don't try to change a person. I do encourage you to make better choices, decisions, and I just encourage you to do better by me, if we're in a relationship, or if you're doing, something that I don't like. But as far as changing you, because I'm dating you for a reason. I like you. I like your personality. I like everything that you come with. I'm accepting what you come with. So to change you, no, but to change some of your behaviors, like, again, how you treat me.
Well, that's what I mean by changing. I'm talking about those behaviors.
So, but you think I'm not changing, encouraging, like, cause you know what, potential. But I still don't think Like that's huge. I don't try to change a man. I just don't.
Okay, so you said their patterns, their behaviors, right?
Mm-hmm.
So your patterns and your behaviors make up who you are. If you have a pattern of hanging out every weekend and drinking and stuff like that, that's who you are. That's not just something you do. If you have a pattern of cheating, that's who you are. You are a cheater. So in you encouraging them to not cheat or not be outside all the time, you are trying to, in that sense, change them. Because at that moment in their life, that season they're in, that's who they are in that moment.
Well, I mean, again, you have to verbally speak up for yourself. That's all I do, is speak up for myself.
Yeah, of course.
You know, again, I don't see it as me trying to change you, but again, I'm speaking up for myself. I don't like that you're cheating on me. If he doesn't stop, like you said, I mean, I just got to show the deuces.
Yeah.
Gotta leave.
Yeah,
But
I seen this.
to change it, man.
I seen this TikTok, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, I think as women we have to realize we can't change a person, we can't change their behaviors, we can't change that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then you have to take your power back and you change. If you don't like the situation or the relationship
You change.
you are in, you change.
Yeah.
Niggas, you change niggas. That nigga don't do right, you get another one. That one don't do right, you get another one. If that one don't do right, you gonna get like 3, 4, 5 of them. Okay, change, change it up. Because you know, like a billion people on earth. Why would you settle and be miserable and compromise what you really want when you can go out there and find someone who is ready for what you're ready for and wants that with you?
I agree. Again, like that's just their personal issue. Like it has nothing to do with me how they're acting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because to me, even though we're saying, I'm gonna say with us, and sometimes it's not that they don't want to, like with that whole Nelly thing. It's just that they don't want to with you.
Yeah. Right.
And that's why I said sometimes our ego be in it. Like basically, guys sometimes will be showing you it ain't you.
Yeah. I think when you're begging a man and telling a man, like I'm gonna tell you one time, maybe twice, but I'm not just gonna beg you to do something. No, like beg you to marry me, beg you to, you know, have a kid with me. I'm not doing all that. Yeah, I just rather leave. Like you said, we don't align.
Right. We don't align. And I think that's the problem too. A lot of times with this, going back to, you know, us saying that we don't know how to date. We would date men who are not in alignment with us. We would date men who are not in the same season as we're in, because sometimes it could be you. You might that man probably do love you and it could be you, but he's in a different
He's
season.
not ready now.
Yeah,
or,
he's
know.
in a different
Yeah.
he's on a different page.
Right.
You know, so
I agree.
sometimes I feel like we get into these situations or relationships and date men who are just not in alignment with where we are on our journey.
Yeah. I believe that timing is everything. You know.
And I think that's another reason why women stay, because you're hoping, like you said, he gonna get in line. Like, okay, he gonna turn his page sooner or later, and we're gonna be on the same page.
Yeah, but and you have those women that stay forever, and you know, don't come to, don't see the light at the end of the tunnel.
So when dating, you know, you do have to make sure this person has the same relationship goals you have, same values you have. You need to make sure like they're ready for what you're ready for. It's like that TikTok you sent me. We need to date with what it was.
Within our action bracket.
Date
Yeah.
within our action
Yeah.
bracket. And then there was another one. You need to date with WWA.
Oh, white women
audacity.
Yeah. For real.
Go in expecting to be treated a certain way.
Right.
Go in, you know, with the audacity. Like expecting certain treatment, certain things. Like go in expecting that. Because I do feel like as black women, we go into a lot of relationships ready to be an ambulance, ready to be the rescuer. Trying to put out the fire in their burning house. Not I'm not gonna say consciously, but a lot of times, you know, it'll be blaring red flags.
Yeah.
And you you know, like you said, we be like, it gonna turn pink eventually, and then white. You know, we go in there thinking it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, got a date within your action bracket.
You do.
Mm-hmm. And so, do you feel like Nelly is wrong for that, or men that do things like that? Are they wrong for that?
Yeah. Because if you know you don't want to with that particular person, then you let her go. You let her go. I do think it's wrong.
I think he loved her though.
I do too. But at the same time, it wasn't her. It wasn't her. So she should have left too. You know, it takes two to do everything. So I feel like she probably should have left sooner. You know,
I don't hold him accountable at all.
I don't either. I hold her accountable.
100%.
100%.
Because again,
He told. Well,
he's showing you.
I don't know, because again, I told you I didn't watch it, or so he showed her. Yeah.
Basically, yeah. But even like I can say in some of my own relationships I've had, you know, if somebody is showing me that they can consciously and willingly do things they know I don't like, I verbalize to you I don't like, and you can continue to do that, then you're showing me. You're telling me through your actions.
And that's all you need.
Right. And for a long
Well,
time,
nigga to show you.
That's it. And for a long time, I used to be like so mad at them, and how can they do me like this? And they so wrong, they're so dirty. But then once I started doing my healing work, I had to take 100% accountability.
Yeah. I'm telling you, to me 5 years ago, didn't know nothing. I knew something, but now, like, it was all me.
Yeah. We have to take accountability for what we allow.
Although that man may have been wrong too, still fall on me.
Yeah.
I stayed, you know.
We stayed. And so, you know, in that we break our own hearts. He already showed you what it is and what it's
time and time again.
What it's going to be.
Time again.
So when you decide to stay, you're breaking your own heart at that point, and really you are at blame for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of don't blame.
I was having this conversation with one of my friends, and you know, she was basically saying how a girl thought she went with another man. Like, how do you think you go with somebody and you don't go with them?
I can kind of see that, but let me see what she said.
That was she said.
I mean, did she explain to you why she felt that way?
Come on, I mean, like, men are gonna show you. Well, not really. I don't know if he was even taking her out on dates. He could have been, but still, to think you go with somebody, you don't even know.
So let me tell you this. I say that it's never happened to me, but I have seen it. You know, the little joke that go around like, "Girl, just because I take you out on dates and we live together, or we live together, and you met my family, and we have unprotected sex, don't mean we go together." Some men will do those type things, but again, that's on the woman, because if you hadn't sat down and had that conversation about what are we doing,
that's my point.
Yeah, and if you,
I don't care what a man do with you. If y'all hadn't talked about being in a committed relationship, then that's not your man.
And I want to say shame on her for sitting there being confused and in the blind. If it's something you need clarity on, then you need to be an adult and communicate and talk about
have a conversation.
Yeah.
But to think, I've never thought I went with somebody.
Never.
I don't give if what we doing. I don't give a fuck.
I'm big on communication. I'm big on it, because I don't want to leave room for anyone to say I didn't know.
Yeah.
Didn't know.
Yeah.
So I'm big on communicating. So, and then too, like women, you know, we have to understand we are the authors in the book of our own lives. And so if it's something that you don't like, close that chapter out and start rewriting it.
Yeah, you can let it go.
Yeah.
Like I told you, I'm on my fourth life.
You're in your fourth life?
Yeah, I'm on my fourth life.
I don't know, y'all. I guess I'm like a cat.
Got 9 lives. What life you on?
I don't even know, because I done rolled and died. I don't even know.
You alive.
Yeah. So, you know how we say, so if it's not you, then it's just not you.
I believe it too.
Yeah, I don't care what you do. I don't care how good of a woman you are to this man. I don't care how
But
good you
I've
cook.
had somebody tell me it's me. and still, you know, they still do you wrong. But they were like, it's you who I wanna be with, you who I wanna marry. It's you.
I believe that.
But
I believe that.
you know, the
That goes-
actions
yeah.
still.
No, so I believe that. That goes back to what I was saying earlier. Sometimes it could be you. You could be their one. But they're just not in that season
To
in their
change.
life where they are ready to change. That's why you have so many older guys with the story of the one that got away because they weren't ready to go into the next season and, you know, do the things they needed to do to, you know, be with this woman, to reach her standards and, you know, align with her so they could be together.
Yeah.
Yeah, so sometimes it could be you. He is just not ready. Then there's other times when it's not you. And I feel like when it's not you, they really show you like it's not you. And I feel like you have a lot of women that's doing all kinds of crazy things to make it be them.
Pick-me's.
Pick-me's, like having a baby.
Mm.
I've heard a few women, I done had a baby for him. Why would you do that? Why on God's green
I don't
earth would you
know.
do that?
I don't know.
Why people think a baby will keep them in?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. Don't know.
That's
I mean,
crazy
I'ma
work.
say
That's
it
crazy
is.
work.
Yeah, just you do, especially if you're in a relationship with that person, you do expect to have a family. You know, not to just, you do expect to have a family.
Who expect to have a family?
That woman.
Baby, if he's already not showing you it's you. If he's already doing things you don't like, don't care about your feelings, cheating, you know, if he broke or you broke, why would you do that? Why?
I don't know. But baby ain't never killed no man though.
No, a lady was telling me that she started dating this guy,
Mm-hmm.
and then the previous person he was dealing with was pregnant at the time, and she was upset because she wanted the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Now the guy proclaimed that, you know, when she got pregnant, they went together. It was just like one of those
Mm-hmm.
wild nights, and she popped up pregnant, and she thought she had the golden ticket. But he left her because he didn't want to be with her. He got with this other girl who he really liked. Like, that was his one. And so she was spazzing out, basically. And she told the girl, I gave him what he wanted most in his life, in his
That was his
world.
first.
No, and then it wasn't even his first kid. No. So,
That's weird, but.
yeah,
So
so
she was just delusional.
a lot.
Like, yeah,
Having a baby to keep a man is delusional anyway.
Yeah, that's delusional. I ain't never thought about keeping a man.
No. But you know, for women that do stuff, like, okay, let's say you're being a ride or die to try to prove to this man it's you, and he's still cheating and showing you it's not you. Why would you keep burning yourself out?
Mm-hmm. Hope.
In a prayer. Hope in a prayer, right?
I'm for real. I know I keep saying that, but women do be hoping. Like, we just be hoping. That's why we stay so long. Instead of seeing it for what it really is and leaving.
Yeah, I think that's a big one.
Well, believe what a person showed you the first time. We don't be believing these men.
We don't look at the reality of it.
Mm-mm.
We're looking at the potential.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm. I'm guilty of it, you know. We all are.
Yeah. But sometimes, lady, it's not that it's not you. Sometimes it's not him. Maybe he is just not the one for you.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. He can't reach your standards because he don't have it in him. You know, he can't do those things you want him to do because
It's not in him. Like,
he's not built like that.
Yeah.
And in those cases, you have to be honest with yourself, no matter how much you love him or how nice he is. You know, sometimes people be like, well, he's so nice though. Or he do this though. But if you find yourself unsatisfied
all the time,
then it's not him. And it's okay. It's okay for it to not be him. Because one thing about men now, they ain't gonna do that like how women do. Like, we'll stay in an unsatisfactory relationship because we love them or we got that hope. Not that man.
nah. If they want to leave your ass, they gonna leave.
Or as soon as something, they feel like something better come along.
They gonna leave.
I apologize. I'm sorry.
Okay, so how do you feel about giving men ultimatum in a relationship? Have you ever gave somebody an ultimatum?
I was just about to say I'm not gonna do it. Like I said, it's no begging. It's no, if you don't marry me, we breaking up. It's none of that. Like, but I know I have said something along the lines like, you know, basically, not even if you keep cheating on me, I'm gonna leave. It's just okay. Don't let me get my shit together and then I'm gone. It's more along the lines of that, which is kind of like an ultimatum. When I, you know, what that song called? I'm back outside. Nigga did me bad.
Nigga don't make me mad.
Nigga don't make me mad. But they ain't even got nothing to do with it. But I'm gonna just say, yeah, I have kind of like said, if you don't get your shit together, I'm gone.
That's ultimate.
I know, yeah. But I've never just said it like that. But you know, when I'm telling you, okay, now you walk out that door. Okay, now you do that, this, that, and the third. I'm gonna be gone.
So that's a warning.
Yeah, I done gave out a lot of verbal warnings. Real ones too. I'm gone.
What are warnings ultimatums?
Yeah, I think so. Warnings are ultimatums. They're in the same family. You think so?
Yeah.
I think so.
No, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, warnings are ultimatums. I'm warning you that if you do this, I will be gone.
Right.
It might not be tomorrow. But nigga, I'm gonna be gone. Keep fucking playing with me. You know what I'm saying, though?
But look, that's why they keep doing it, because it ain't tomorrow. You gotta stand on it. So I feel like that's where we go wrong at.
I know.
When we issue out those warnings and those
We be playing
and we don't stand on them. They be like, oh,
she ain't gonna do shit.
You let that nigga skate, he about to slide.
Give a nigga an inch, they gonna take a mile.
What?
Yeah, they don't be. I told you, my previous relationship, he was like, I didn't think you were gonna leave.
Cause you were giving out all the warnings and you never did.
I ain't gonna lie, I gave out a lot. I don't feel I'm gone.
I don't know why I'm laughing at you. I did too.
I did give out warnings. I ain't gonna care. I was like, just wait. I used to be like, just wait. Just wait, I had it, baby. I used to say a lot of
Girl, I done gave out warnings, ultimatums.
You wrote so many tickets, you mean?
What? That I never cashed in, no. They were just building up and building up. So that's why, they be surprised when you finally do stick to it.
Yes. They be shocked.
They be behooved. I can't believe.
Yes, they look at you like the audacity.
You so low
to
down.
leave me.
Why you
left me?
After the 50th million times.
Yeah, niggas are stupid.
You gonna leave, you should have left me the first time.
Basically though. For real.
Yeah.
Women, that's what y'all need to do. Leave these niggas the first time.
Yeah, that's what we go wrong with. Sitting around. Because that goes back to, okay, you teach people how to treat you and how to love you by what you allow. So when you're, communicating to them things you don't like or giving those warnings or ultimatums and they don't make the necessary changes and you don't do anything, you just reinforce their bad behavior. You just taught them in that moment.
Right.
Like, you can do this and I'm going to stay.
Yeah.
So that's why they be so pissed off when you do leave. Like, I did it 50 times, you ain't there.
Right. And now you want to leave. Yeah.
So yeah, leave first time. Leave. Don't go past 3 strikes.
No.
Don't go past 3 strikes.
Leave the first time.
Well, what if it was just like?
It depends on what it is. Yeah, it depends on what it is.
I'll say leave after you have voiced to them how it made you feel.
And then, the second time,
give them an opportunity to correct it.
Yeah, to correct it. Not to change. I don't want you that word.
Yeah, to correct it. And then if they
do it, and that's the third time, if they fuck up again.
Well, that'll be the.
I mean, you know what I'm saying though. Like, You verbally told them what it is you don't like. First time. To me, the second time is you need to be showing me
Yeah.
some corrective
Yeah,
action.
some corrective action. And if you don't,
And then to me, the third time, if you go back and do it again, I'm just saying, like in between time, I feel like get on one strike, and that's that one strike.
to me, that is okay. So let's say, and then too, it just depends on what it is.
Oh, yeah,
Because
it depends
sometimes you have to have, you know, some things that are just no compromise,
Right.
like cheating. I don't give a shit.
Right.
First time you get caught cheating, that's it. But let's say something else, like we planned a date or something, and you canceled out to go hang with your homeboys.
Right.
Okay, so you do that. I have a conversation with you about that. Let you know how I felt. That's not the type of relationship I want. We're not doing it because you need to prioritize me over your man, right? And then you go do it that again after that. So to me, that's your
Second.
and that's it.
Yeah.
You do it again,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
I
think-
agree.
You think they're being too hard on me?
No. I do think conversations should be had, you know. Because let's say if you were that type of woman, because I know some women, if you did it the first time, blocked. That's all I hear now. Blocked.
But for them, that might be a no compromise type thing.
And I love women like that.
Yeah.
Kudos to y'all, cause I mean I ain't gonna give you that chance. I'm gonna say chance, Stop.
He didn't mean it.
But yeah, I know some women that block. But I agree with you though. A conversation
Give
should
them
be
an
had.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if they fuck up again, then
That just shows they didn't care.
yeah.
You know?
Mhm.
And I feel like for me, sometimes you know, we talk about thinking about things you went through in previous relationships and getting triggered a little bit. I be more mad at myself when I sit back and think about just how much this person was just showing me, like, I'm gonna do what the heck I want to do. And
They weren't looking with you.
yeah, like yourself,
Yeah.
so low down.
Very.
Yeah, because I feel like with men, if they come to you and tell you something, they probably won't tell you. You do something they don't like, you out of there. You out of there.
Out of there.
So, with this whole Nelly thing too, so now we got some girl popping up talking about they have a secret child that's like 3.
Who has the secret trial? Nelly and
Some girl.
Nelly and the random girl.
Yeah, so everybody is like, why are you coming out now? Because, you know, you want to come out now after the news of him being married to Ashanti coming out. Now you want to come out.
I'm gonna just say I don't believe it. I don't.
You kid.
It is. They don't have blood test and everything.
I think like she got proof. She went on Tashee K and did like a whole interview. You think she being spiteful?
Yes.
Because why would you wait 3 years later?
Yes. Is he taking care of the child? Like, or what's going on?
I'm sure.
Girl, yeah. And I'm sure she's getting child support. I don't know. She's irrelevant to me. Like, she sounds irrelevant.
Well, that's why she's trying to be relevant. And she probably see, again...
an opportunity?
Yeah,
But why?
I think, too, sometimes with women, when we put ourselves in situations where we know it's not us, or where...
But she had 3 years ago. She knew it wasn't her.
Right.
When that child was born.
But maybe she was triggered because now she see Ashanti's pregnant. He is all over that, all in the pictures. He's excited about it, and honey, I got your baby right here. And nobody's ever seen a picture, and you all excited about this baby.
That could, yeah. Sounds about right.
Why are you not this excited about this child?
Yeah.
So do you think she's wrong?
Yeah. She should have did it from the jump.
Yeah.
I mean, a woman like me, I don't give a shit. You paying your child support, you ain't gotta show my child to nobody. Take care of your child, but this, you know, I probably have thoughts in the back of my mind like, damn. But if we weren't together, it depends on the situation. If we were not together, you're just the father of my child, then okay then. I look at it as if he did Miss Jackson wrong, you know.
She did herself wrong.
She did herself wrong.
I'm not giving you 8 years, and I know I want to be married. I know I want children, so I'm wasted 8 years.
Wasted 8 years.
She talking about freezing eggs, because you know you wasting years.
Girl.
You did yourself like that.
Yeah, she did. So, what? Yeah, just like I was saying.
But I ain't gonna talk Trey Miss Jackson because I wasted 5. Okay,
Yeah, we always did. We always time. And I'm saying that out of habit that Nelly did her wrong, which you know. And they did her wrong. You know, make her mad.
Girl.
But yeah, I think the girl wrong for coming out.
So do you think, like, as women, we lack the ability to take accountability? Like, do you feel like we put ourselves in a lot of these situations and then we play victim?
Yeah, when we take them back over and over, and you know, even after we done told them, like, I don't want you doing that, I don't want you doing that, whatever you done told them, and they go back, hurt our feelings again. Now we cry again, you know. I know I've tried.
And then, like, had to go to work and be crying.
At a party crying. My friend looked at me. She said, "You been there." Yes. Yeah, go out, girl. You know how to, when you gotta whip your child or you get young getting a whipping. Your mom be like, "You been there." But yeah, my friend looked at me. She said, "You been there." I had to soak that shit up at a party.
That would have made me cry for real. I probably
No, I soaked it up. I soaked that shit up. Girl. You thought I could, because I really wanted to just let them flow. She looked at me. She said, "You been there." I felt like her child.
Yeah, ma'am.
So I feel like I set myself up, and I was the victim. I played victim. I played victim for a long time. I already know,
what he's about
and what he's capable of. So
we break our own hearts.
And
And then be mad at them.
and be mad at him.
Mad at hell.
I sure mad.
Yeah. So, like I said, just again, when you sit with yourself, for real, and be honest with yourself, that'd be the problem. A lot of times we don't want to hold the mirror up to our own faces and look at it and say, "You are the problem." People can only do what you allow them to do. I seen, what was Iyanla? She was like, we don't get to tell people how to love. So, like in your situation, I know your person loved you. I know the person you loved you. The person I was with, I know he loved me, right? But I don't like the way he loved.
Right.
Right.
But you couldn't tell him how to love you.
So yeah, she said we cannot tell people how to love. We sit back and watch and observe how they love, and if we don't like the way they love, then we need to make that decision. And that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes it's just not him.
Yeah.
He's just not the one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like a lot of times women will stay because the man, I know he loves me.
But that's it. It takes more than love.
Yeah.
It takes more than love.
I used to tell the person I was talking to all the time, love is really just a piece, a piece of it. Like, relationship is like baking a cake. It's many different ingredients.
Yeah.
And if you don't have all of the ingredients, it's going to be a horrible cake.
Yeah.
So, love is just one of those ingredients. You have other factors, other ingredients, respect, loyalty,
communication.
Effective communication.
Yeah.
Effective communication. Just a whole bunch of other things.
Yeah.
But sometimes, to me, love is just the bare minimum.
I was about to say the base. It's the base.
It's the base. It's the bare minimum.
You got to have other stuff stacked on top of that love. You know.
Right.
It is the bare minimum. Love ain't enough. It's
Love
not.
not. So, could you marry somebody who you wasn't in love with, but you have love for them? Like if they check all your boxes,
And I'm not in love.
you love them, got love for them,
Well, I probably could, because I love you.
but you're not in love.
But if they checked all the other boxes and I'm happy, I probably could. That madly in love type shit, I just don't see that for me anymore.
So listen.
It might knock on my door one day, but
Yeah. But I seen this thing. It was like I don't ever want to be crazy in love again. I want to be happy in love, safe in love, secure in love. Peacefully in love.
So if a man checks all of those boxes and I love him, yeah, I probably could marry him because I'm safe, happy, secure. But I love you because you said you love. And I love you. I love you. I feel like those components they'll make you fall in love. I know.
It could. Depends on how strong they are. I just asked because my sister then was asking last night, like, could you, like, your, like, personality, like, if you met a guy with great personality, but he's not a looker, but he has a great personality, could you date him and be?
You didn't say looker.
I'm just saying what they was saying. That was their scenario.
If he medium, ugly, I'm gonna just say it. Yeah. Everybody ain't gonna be cute. Might not think I'm cute. So, if they, it depends for me. I don't know. The first thing is that you look at is appearance and looks.
You have to be attractive.
Physical attraction is what you see first. But at the same time, let's say we work together and we just be chopping it up at work. He ain't all that. He ugly, but
you start liking him.
I'd be like, damn, he cool. He nice, funny. All of that might make him attractive to me.
That's true.
So,
That's true. I can see that. That was going on over there at that building.
I'm hollering.
Because you around somebody all day, every day. You have no choice but to get to know them.
Yeah. Glad we where we at then.
I guess. Yeah, so I would just say, like, as women, we have to know it's okay to want what you want.
Of course.
And it's okay to walk away when you are not getting what you want. You don't have to settle. I feel like a lot of times, especially, us black women, we settle and sacrifice a lot just
to have a man. Just to have a man. And I think, you should not settle. That man should be like reassuring you, not having you overthinking, not having you wondering like where y'all are, where you stand, Again, if he wants to, he will.
Period. Don't make any more excuses.
Yeah.
No excuses. If he wanted to, he would. If it's you, it's you. If it's not, it's not.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just not him. And listen, that is okay.
Don't be sitting there overthinking as to why he ain't doing this, why he ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm an overthinker, so
I am too.
You just,
And then sometimes I feel like women stay because they are afraid of being alone or starting over.
I like being alone.
I do now, but I can't. Shoot, I'm a twin, for God's sake. I've never just been alone. I've never just been alone, but
I don't want to be. I do want to
companionship.
But I've never had a problem being alone, like not single, like just in my own space. I probably wouldn't get myself together or healing, but I still like being alone. That's just my nature,
Right.
you know, to be alone. But I do want a companion to enjoy life with.
Yeah, but it's okay to be alone until your person
Comes along.
and check all of your boxes.
Cause you got some women, you right, who can't be alone. Some men
Go straight from-
but look, some men,
most men.
yeah, they can't be alone.
Go straight from relationship to relationship to relationship. I'm talking about straight out.
right.
Back though, straight out.
I mean, like, how you do that? How do you do
You
that?
ain't even healed yet.
Mm-mm.
So do you agree with that term? The best way to get over somebody
Is to get under them? Hell no.
You know?
No, I never agree with it. That's not true.
Might make you.
Cause you, for that night. But get who you still love.
That person you really love.
All right then. Get who you still might be crying about.
Who you gonna cry about?
So no.
Because eventually you're gonna find yourself by yourself. Eventually.
Mhm. So
Yeah. And I think a lot of people don't want to be alone because they don't want to have to sit there and sit with it and have to go.
think about it.
Because, breaking up or losing somebody is, you have to go through the grieving stages.
Mhm.
That's grief.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go through emotions.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't
Yeah.
want to feel those feelings. They don't want to go through that.
I do.
I have.
And I have.
Yeah.
I'm talking about whatever this process is, I've been through it.
Yeah. But healing is never easy,
Mm-mm.
and it's not pretty work. 1 minute you're probably sad and crying.
You happy.
You're happy that it's over. And
Yeah.
you
Oh, I ain't staying. I'm over him.
Right.
Yeah.
now you're angry. You might get triggered and get angry.
Mhm.
Yeah. So it's
All of that.
Yeah, you go through all those different stages, but you have to go through those stages. Because if you don't and you just jump from relationship to relationship, all you're doing is picking up more trauma
Mhm.
from each of those relationships, and there's gonna be more you're going to have to deal with in the long run. All right, so the popcorn question we have two. So the first part is at what age or when do men settle down and stop cheating?
89.
89.
Yeah. Never.
Never.
That's my opinion.
I think it's a personal. It depends on the man.
It depends on it does, but
So that goes to the second question then that you had.
what was it?
Do y'all believe
Yeah.
in the saying once a cheater,
Oh, yeah.
always a cheater?
Yeah.
Since you saying they never stop.
Yeah, once a cheater, always a cheater.
You don't
I'm just
think
glad.
you don't think they can
Some
reform?
men, some men are reformed cheaters, but they're still capable as long as they're able. But I don't know. I do believe it. I'm sorry, I just do.
Once a cheater, always a cheater.
Mm-hmm.
They might slow down,
They might slow down,
but they won't stop.
I just think they not just doing it often like how they probably was in their younger days, but they might have just a one main side bitch, you know.
Still cheating.
Yeah, it's still cheating. That's what I'm saying. You said slow down. That's how slow it gonna get.
Hold on.
They can't juggle.
I had a serial cheater told me one time. I done slowed down a lot. I'm not even as bad as I used to be. You don't even see that. I slowed down for you, girl.
Yeah, how old, girl? Well, you ain't got to tell how old, but
I was supposed to be so
Young.
grateful. Young. I was supposed to be so
got a
grateful.
long way to go. But yeah,
He wanted me to be grateful
then he slowed down.
and acknowledge that and appreciate it. He wanted me to appreciate
Girl, you
it.
should have hit him in his face for eating sandwich.
I was just kind of perplexed. Are you serious? He was dead ass for real. So you guys let us know what you think. Do y'all believe in once a cheater, always a cheater? And that go for women too. You got some women who are cheaters too.
Yeah.
You know, can a cheater stop and settle down at
Yeah.
some stage.
Yeah.
So you guys let us know what you think.
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, share.
Thank you for tuning in to Kool-Aid Conversation.
Bye, y'all.